Hey guys, Zeta here, and today we're taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class Crankcase. Now, the first time I heard of Crankcase was in the Dark of the Moon movie, and that's where I was introduced to the character. But, admittedly, the I almost said G1 Dreads. G1 Crankcase ultimately looks better. I like the nice combination of black and blue here. And you can clearly see this figure is a heavy retool of the Legacy skids. And just going into comparisons real quick, yeah, there's some definite differences, but the engineering is exactly the same. It's just this guy's heavily retooled. Weapon here, he comes with his little gun made out of clear plastic. And yeah, there's this ugly gap right here where there's no gap right here for skids. And also, you also got more differences here, like the spare tire on the back here. These, I don't know what these would be called. This is removable for the transformation. The rims are actually painted. Kibble is an underside kibble. It's exactly the same. Also, on my copy, this is loose and it doesn't click in. And also, this piece was warped when I got it, so I had to hold little tiny screwdriver, jam the end of it in this little gap right here, and leave it for at least a few hours. And it's not really popping out as much anymore, but it still won't click into place. Whereas this wheel is just fine, clicks in. And also, there's a problem with this not connecting. So again, I mean, it's not bad, but I think it's a case of mold degradation. Even though this is a retool, mold degradation can affect other figures similar to this. So, let's go ahead and, well, before we get into the transformation, let's go ahead and remove this. It just pegs in right here, and you can see the actual robot mode chest. But yeah, this turns into a gun. You can see the little barrels there. This folds down. And you have a little handle right there that Crankcase can hold. Oops. You got some gun detail in there. And inside the windshield there, you can see his shoulder cannons, because this guy was originally a Triggercon in G1. So that's essentially it for the vehicle mode, so let's just get to the transformation. And here's Crankcase in robot mode. And he looks really good. Very good representation of his original G1 design. And yeah, as you saw from the transformation, or maybe not because I speed things up. But yeah, there's definitely some differences. Like, for example, the shoulder cannons back here, and also the hood of the vehicle mode clips in to these pieces here. And on the shoulders, they have a different method of transforming. And you also got this big chunk on the back of his head. You could do it like this, but that's advertising who you are. But other than that, the biceps and the forearms here, just looking at skids real quick, yeah, there are some slight differences. Size comparisons real quick. There's skids, similar size, you can see differences. And they all show here. And again, what you could probably do is you could have like this attached to his Crankcase's chest, but you can hold it like a gun right there. You also have this here. So now he can shoot. Articulation wise, the head is on a ball joint. Can look up that far and look down that far. Does a full 360. Arms can do a full 360, but it's at this weird joint. You get a bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. You get a waist swivel. Legs move forward that far. Back this far before the kibble gets in the way. Outward this far. Thigh swivel. Bend at the knee. And you get a pivot right there at the ankle. But I wouldn't be surprised if this does... Oh, also, you have hinge joints right here on the cannons. And I guess you could do this. But that's more for the transformation. Oh yeah, arms can do... I think I already showed, but arms can do a full 360. Sorry, I have a bit of OCD. But otherwise, this figure is really good. I recommend picking him up. As far as the skids mold, it's been reused so many times I forgot how many figures used this mold. But this Crankcase is a very good retool of the skids figure, and I do recommend you pick it up. I was lucky enough to find just one at my Walmart, as you saw in the recent episode of Crap Chaser. But Walmart, do something about lingering stock. I want to be able to pick up new stuff, not stuff that's rotting on the shelves, much like how Disney merch is just rotting on shelves. Speaking of Disney merch, next review, not specifically Disney, but it's going to be another childhood favorite. That's going to be the next review, though. So, I hope you enjoyed this review of the Legacy Crankcase. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You can join my Discord. The link is in the description. And in the description are links to my socials and my other YouTube channels. This has been Zeta. Have a good rest of the day.